Okay, I think it is about time to broaden my horizons and do something that I have not done in personally a really long time, and that is going to be spin-off. This honestly used to be my favorite mode back when I was a kid. I always thought that Board Game Island took way too long, and so this guy is someone I've wanted to play as for a long time, and we're gonna do so. Of course, like normal, we are gonna be playing on master difficulty. We got George, Tyrone, and Marissa. Ooh, actually, okay, we'll actually run with this good setup. I think this will be fun for what this is. Let's see if we can get something good here. There was a whole season also with this game in particular that I was doing a bunch of speedrunning, and at one point, I held 4th place for the fastest time on this. I don't know if this would be a game that I would want to run again in the future. I really don't know. There's a lot of nuance to a run like this where it honestly does take a lot more skill than Board Game Island does, at least in my personal opinion. You can actually land on specific parts of the wheel, you know, little things like that. And so for a season I was doing that, I got to 4th place, which was a huge deal on the leaderboards at the time. And the rest just was kind of history, and then I stopped running it. But pretty much since all of those runs that I did a couple of years ago, I actually have not played this game since. So this is the first time I've actually booted it up. Here I am finally doing it. We're currently on round 2. We're just trying to get a little bit of medals going here. Usually the first couple of rounds are kind of hit or miss. There's not really a lot going on right now. Currently I do have the lead because I did get 300 medals for myself, which was definitely to my benefit. But we're currently just running it up right now. 1700 in the bank. Tyrone's personally going to be going on to his turn. We'll be seeing if we get any crazy good spins here. I really don't know what the trajectory would be like for this game in particular, but I've had games where like not a lot happens with the bank. I've had games where the bank gets completely maxed out, so it's more than possible. But we are going to be getting a bank battle, so we do have something to work with now. 2,200 medals to work with. Hopefully we get a good mini game. Dicey Descent is not going to be a good example of a mini game. Hopefully we can get lucky, potentially split some medals. That definitely be to our benefit. Hopefully we get onto a good side here. The question is, I don't know if I want to stay alone. I don't know if Tyrone's going to be going over to their side eventually. I guess I'll stay with... Oh, I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I want that. I could get lucky, but I have a feeling I won't. Oh, okay, I will. Okay. So, I want to make sure that Marissa and Tyrone get onto the opposite side as me, just in case that I don't get the right side. So, just as long as they stay there, stay. Okay, we got it. Hopefully, this works out in my favor. This might. And it will. Awesome. Okay. I am going to personally follow them to the side that they want to go to, just so I have an opportunity. Just as long as they stay here. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I have the win regardless. Let's see. Oh, okay. But I don't know, though, because I didn't get it at all. I don't know if that's going to be the W or not. I can't remember. And it absolutely is Sagruvalini with his first ever bank battle win on spin-off. That was a huge W for your boy. Absolutely. 2200 definitely does get us a pretty good lead here to start. No lead in this game is safe at all because pretty much anything can be lost in the bank, especially once the wheel starts upgrading its stuff and its values. You can lose half your medals. You can lose a third of your medals. There's a bunch of stuff that can happen. So literally, it can be anybody's game, even going up to as far as round 10. Like, it's an and even going into the overtime rounds as well. It's kind of crazy stuff. So, you really don't have any, like, clear-cut expectations. This is pretty much just how the game runs and operates. Selling on to round 4, though. I want to see if I can potentially get some more bank stuff. That would be kind of nice to get a little bit more bank stuff in here just so we can get the total filled up to 2200 once again. I really don't know if any of them are going to be landing on any bank battles. I mean, sometimes the games can be absolutely incredible, but also some of them can be very hit or miss. But we will be getting yet another bank battle for the exact same price, 2200 medals. Getting this would also be kind of huge, but once again, it still wouldn't really make a huge dent in making sure that we win this game completely from the get-go. That's why this game takes around like 30 minutes or so, because literally it can be anybody's game. It honestly can be anybody's game, but we'll see if we can get this. I actually have not played this game in a while, so just as long as I flick the Wii remote accordingly and do a little bit of my spins, I should be doing a-okay. I think we do have a little bit of a lead right now, so just as long as we keep this, we should be good. Oh, that's not going to help. That is absolutely not going to help, especially on master mode. Anything goes on this game, really. Let's see. Oh, no. I am not getting my my waggle. I'm not getting it. Oh, I'm not getting my waggle. Did I get the front? I don't know if I got it. I got last, basically. Wow. So George and Marissa tied. Look at Sagrulini's face. He's so depressed, bro. That's crazy, man. I'm just waiting for the roles to change because I believe it is around round 5 that we do get a little bit more of a board change. Here we go. So Party Phil's announcing it. We're going to be getting half spins. We're going to be getting some lucky spins and some time 3s pulled in there as well. So we'll try and get a little bit more from ourselves just so we can kind of boast. We'll get a little bit more for ourselves. We kind of do need a little bit for ourselves, but we also have 1v1 mini games as well, so they can fight to the death on specific medals. We're fighting for half the medals that people have, but that is a great example. So George just lost half of his, and that just goes right to the bank. So that's what I mean by it's literally anybody's game, because once half of that goes in, it's anybody's game to go get for the pot. And now it's a ×2. So now Party Phil's gonna be going a little bit ham here. Once it hits around 5,000, we're gonna be seeing a little bit of a crazy face from him going on. But let's see if Marissa lands on anything absolutely significant here. A 4-player bank battle in this situation. Not absolutely crazy. It's not too big, but it's also not too small either. So we are going to be playing for something somewhat significant. Barrel Daredevil is going to be the best example of this. I'm hoping that I could land at least within 3 meters. I usually am pretty good about getting it right on the line, but let's see if I can do it this time. No way! The 12 inches for me and George are going to be the ones to do it. That's crazy. I will say, I definitely wanted to play that game a little bit safe, but I didn't think that it was going to end up with that. That's actually kind of crazy. So it's going to be $21.50 each. We're going to be getting another 4-player bank battle. Golly, we're not even going to be playing for anything. This is stupid. Chin up, champ, though. This does play a good test on me, though. I will say I did just injure my index finger yesterday, so I don't know how I'm gonna fare with this. My finger is starting to hurt, actually. This is not the kind of pain I want to feel right now. Golly, this actually really freaking hurts. Wow. I got 69 though. Pause. I he was so gassed after that. My gosh. No, so I was playing basketball with a couple of friends literally just last night, and I jammed my index finger when going up for a rebound, either on my friend's hand or the basketball. And honestly, it was the worst jam I've ever felt. And so my finger's close to turning blue and black right now. And I'm just hoping that nothing is going crazy with my finger right now. It actually is kind of hurting right now as I'm saying this right now. So I don't know how I'm feeling, but hopefully in the next couple of days it'll alleviate and not be as bad of pain. But Tyrone, let's see if he can get anything significant. He's finally gonna get some medals for himself. Welcome to the party, Tyrone. I want to run up this number just because I'm curious to get to a high number and to play for something that's legitimately meaningful. So I want to continue to run this way and see if we can get something pretty crazy. Oh, or a lucky space. I'm not necessarily opposed to a lucky space. I mean, this gives us obviously every single opportunity to go for a spin. Now, if I can strategize this, I probably would want to go this way. That's a win. Let's go, man. Easy money. I will say, though, if they are so much in the dumps for me winning just 1,200 medals, just wait until they see me win 12,000 medals. That's going to be the worst pain they'll ever feel in their life. Now, a ×3 here will be good, obviously, because we do need to get some of the numbers up. But if we get another ×3, this would be playing it into even more of our hands, hopefully to make this even more of a game, because it's been staying stagnant for a little while. Marissa's gonna be stealing some more medals. There just hasn't really been much going on, so I'm wanting some excitement. It's Sagrulini is coming for the attack, and I want to come in with the mindset of going and playing for something big. So this is the mindset. Hopefully we can get a good solid spin here. I'm gonna be going this way actually, because I think there might be something decent. Not necessarily what I wanted, but we'll play with the 1v3 anyway. Yeah, who knows? I have no idea what I'm expecting here. I will say, this is probably the worst minigame that we could have gotten via the 1v3 minigame. All right, it is time to go crazy. So, this is the place that I did not check the last time. And this is going to be the time that I check it, because I think there might be someone under here. There is not anybody under here. I don't know if there's going to be anybody out by that boat. Let's try the noodle slide. Let's see if there's going to be some people back here. Tyrone, first one out. Dude, he's just not been having a good day on this game. He really has not been. I feel like that's too obvious. We'll try the slide and we'll see if there's anybody up here. Oh my goodness. So I think the next obvious spot's gonna be the statue. I'm gonna wait for the plane just for a little bit. All right, so George was behind the statue. I'm not too surprised to find someone behind there. I don't know why Marissa would be hiding back there. We'll do the plane. Yes, we got it. Oh, that was the most clutch moment of the entire game, was right there. That was so huge. We're gonna be getting the entire pot now of the 1800, which is, once again, still not a lot to work with, but we're making it do. Let's go, man. 9450 in comparison to 3700, 1100, and 800. There's really not a lot here, dude. Seriously. The bank has not really gotten that full. It's been just a pretty normal game so far. So it's pretty much just been your normal spin-off game from start to finish. Now, we do have a couple more rounds as well as the overtimes, but we're going to be getting another 4-player bank battle. Like, if we just continue to get these and move the game along, then there really isn't going to be much substance, to be honest. Especially considering this game really just wants me to win all these games now. Tyrone was the one that picked the minigame, and honestly, Shelter Pup is just going to be the one where I'm just going to be able to get all 10 in a row. So I'm not... Oh, that might have actually been one that I missed. I have no idea. Now, the question is, will one of them get all 10? And none of the Master Mode players will get all 10. Not a surprise. We have run up the score to 11,250. I honestly still believe that this could be anybody's game, but I think we might have the clear winner here. I don't want to speak too soon. Sometimes when I do speak too soon in these videos, it literally ends up into my downfall, so I don't want to, but we're on round 9. There's still a little bit of time. If anything, I'm going to spin high this way, get a little bit of a lucky space. Oh, gonna be skipping right over it, get a little bit of bankroll. Not too bad, not too bad. Now, this could be interesting. This could definitely make the game a little bit more interesting, especially if there's some ×2s or ×3s in there. This could be the determining factor, which we might be skipping right over almost. Okay, we're going to be getting a +600. Not too bad of a roll by Tyrone. We're now up to the 5,000 mark. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spin it a tad bit this way, and we're going to see if we can get anything remotely interesting. Oh, we skipped just right over the ×2s, which was unfortunate. Oh, this could be interesting. Oh, look at this. Tyrone could be getting back into this game with this lucky chance right here. This could be interesting. He could win half the pot, he could lose it all, or he could win it all, which it looks like he's only going to win about half, which is not a terrible win at all, but hey, it's something rather than nothing. Tyrone is now in this game. Okay, so this is going to be semi-competitive going down the stretch, especially if we get some ×2s or ×3s here on these next couple of rolls going into the overtime. This could be somewhat interesting. Let's see if there could be anything going on here. A 1v1, it was almost on the cusp, but not quite for Marissa. Overtime number 1, we enter. So pretty much from here, the first one to roll a bank battle or a minigame pretty much just ends the game. So I have a feeling I'm going to go this way. And oh, that was on accident. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, now the pot's getting crazy. 98.25. Okay, so we just completely choked out this game. Low key, especially considering that just now happened. Oh no. Yeah, see, now you know that Party Phil is getting serious, bro. His eyes just lit the frick up, dude. Okay, so Marissa can pick the minigame. It all relies on what she picks here, which is Chop Chops. Okay, this should be a W all the way through and through, just so long as we can cut our carrot or onion, which is going to be an onion. Hopefully, we can get this all the way through. Let's go. Gotta go nice and short strokes. Nice and short strokes for your boy. And this is going to be a dub. Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about. That was the most clutch game of Chop Chops that I have ever played. 98.25 is coming back to me. Half of it, which I lost. And now we're getting it all back again. 15,450 to end off the greatest performance on spin-off history. It's a Groovellini's life. We're going to be giving him the reins today. What a great victory. And also, what a great title screen also. It makes for such a cool moment because it's like, it's not as deep as the Board Game Islands one. But like, everybody's cheering you on and you're like going crazy. It feels like you're in New York right now. You just won the lottery. It's honestly kind of sick, but we're going to be blowing everybody away. Marissa just completely was down in the dumps all the way through. Tyrone got a good spin and got onto the lucky chance and got half, which was pretty cool. And then George pretty much just flatlined a little while because he got half of his medals lost a couple of times, and that pretty much hurt his chances. So none of the Miis managed to overlap me at all, which was a huge deal. As you can see from the little blue circles, those are the times that I got the bank bonanzas. So I had 6 of them in this game alone. Tyrone was down in the dumps the entire game and then got 4,400 last minute on the lucky chance on round 10. George got his 2 bank bonanzas, which were not crazy big, so he got his, and then Marissa got the one small one and then just started losing more medals time after time. Hey, maybe after all these bank bonanzas, maybe Sagroovly can find a girlfriend.